family, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here with Jermaine, my wonderful husband, and we're going to do a Mother's Day DIY together as husband and wife DIY. And he's not big at crafting, but he's going to give it a try. You think you're going to be okay?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I think he's going to be just fine as well. So today's DIY, again, is a Mother's Day plaque that we're going to make, kind of like a shadow box, but it's going to be a one-sided box. And these are the boxes that we'll be using. I don't know exactly what to call it. I think they're like a frame, because this is made of glass and they are from the Dollar Tree. Now they have this wording on here, but we're not going to worry about that. I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can remove that wording, and then you will only have the clear glass here where we can then place some decals on there for to change the look of the DIY. We took some of these foam boards here. Now this is just a typical one set foam board from the Dollar Tree, and we just cut out a little square to use for the backing of this DIY, so it can look kind of like that. Okay, we're going to glue that down. So I just went ahead and cut that out so you don't have to sit through that part of the DIY. So we're also going to, when we remove the lettering from this plaque, we are going to apply some decals, which you can purchase from my store, which is www.glamazondesignstudio.com, and you can purchase these decals from there. So this decal is a mother decal in this color. We're going to use that. He's going to use that one. You see it? And then we have our mother's kids' names joined here. We're going to do something like a knockout. It's going to give the illusion of a knockout plaque. And we're going to show you exactly how we achieve that look without actually doing all of the hard steps of knocking out the mother to get the other letters. We have some florals. Mine is from Michael's Craft Store, and his is from, where yours from, baby?
The Dollar Tree.
The Dollar Tree. And it doesn't matter which florals that you use or where you get them from. They're faux silk flowers. I do think that Michael's flowers are a little bit more better made than the ones from the Dollar Tree, but you also pay a nice little penny for them. So you just use your better judgment. I use either one, honestly. So we have some other embellishments that we may be using, such as rhinestones, the adhesive rhinestones and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to turn out. However, we're just trying to bond and do some beautiful DIYs for our mothers. Got anything to say, babe?
No.
No? Okay. So to remove the lettering from this plaque, you need to turn it over to this side, and you can actually feel the lettering on there, and it pretty much, it's like I think it's like a paint or something, I'm not sure. But we're going to take a cotton swab and our pure acetone fingernail polish remover, and we're going to just take a swab and we're going to wipe that right off. Okay, so here you go, babe. Just take that.
All right, thank you.
And you probably could use just one at a time.
All right. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. A little dab.
So you want to saturate it pretty good. And then you want to kind of like let it sit there for a second to soak that up and get it soft. And then just give it a rub. Where's the top? There we go. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. I'm not sure if you're going to see this video today, which is Sunday, or if you will see it Monday or Tuesday. But whatever day it is that you're watching this DIY, I hope that you're having an amazing day. So I don't know if you can see. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. You don't have to do it, baby. You just work on getting yours off. I'm going to see if I can show you guys how this lettering does come off. And these letters are pretty thick, but they do come off. And another option that you can do to remove these letters is to use a blade, like a razor or something, to scrape it off. That method does work too. It's just a little risky, so I prefer this method over that. So we're going to remove these letters. See if I can get one off before I cut the camera off and continue to remove these letters off camera, because it's going to take a little second, and then we'll come back as soon as we have them all off. So you can see here where this T is really coming off. You got to apply a little pressure. Make sure your swab is good and saturated, and just like that, the T is gone. and the kids are calling us. So we're going to take a little quick break. We're going to remove these letters, see what the children want, and we'll be right back to finish this DIY. All right, so we did get our glasses clear. So we removed all the lettering that was on this plaque here. And then we went back behind it because it would have some acetone residue, and we took some glass cleaner and cleaned our glass. Now, what Jermaine is working on right now is we've got the contact paper I was telling you guys about earlier. This is just a marble contact paper. I picked this up from Burlington Coat Factory, but I think Walmart definitely has some similar contact paper to this in their store. So you can definitely check Walmart out, maybe even Amazon, to get some marble contact paper if you're interested in that type of contact paper. So we've already cut it out. I've cut mine out and he's working on his to there. So we're going to remove that contact paper and we're just going to apply it to our foam board square. So that's what we're going to do now. So this DIY, y'all, is just a wonderful DIY. It's easy to do. You can even do it with your children if you're trying to make some DIYs from maybe the grandparents, or if your dads are out there looking to make some DIYs for your wife with the children. This is a great little DIY to do. It doesn't require too much equipment. We will use some hot glue, but it's not required. Okay, so you want to apply your contact paper down as close as you can to the edge. What's going on over there?
Trying to get the wrinkles out. Turn up my board.
Yeah, this contact paper is very strong contact paper. It's not really cheap quality contact paper. It's actually a really good quality. And it has a really good grip. So some of the wrinkles, baby, may not come out because the foam board underneath is creased some. It's Dollar Tree foam board. If you want to spend a little bit extra money, you can definitely go somewhere like HobbyLobby and buy a foam board. They definitely have better foam boards than the Dollar Tree. But since this is for video, it's not just for video purposes, because we are planning on going ahead and giving these to our mothers as well. So once you have your foam board covered in your contact paper of choice, because you don't have to use the marble contact paper, we're then going to I'm just going to eyeball it and make sure everything looks right quick. So that's kind of like what we got going on. Okay, so that's the look I was trying to go for. So now that we have that, we're going to take our shutter box and we're going to now apply our decals. So the first thing we're going to do is apply the names first to our glass. And before we go ahead and remove it, before you do that, baby, we want to just make sure that it is adhered to the contact paper or to the transfer tape by turning it over and giving it a press. Yeah, it's okay. You're still good. Okay, so once you have the decal pressed out, then you're just going to remove it. You guys have seen me do this a lot of times when I'm using my decals. So we're going to remove it, and you want to slowly peel it back, making sure that your decal has attached to the transfer tape. And if it hadn't, just put the white paper back down and give it just a little bit more of a little burnish, whatever they call it, burnish, and just apply it right in the inside. Okay. And I'm going to apply mine right down in the middle first. Let's see. And make sure you get it as straight as you possibly can, because once this usually touch, you can't really lift it back up. So I have to turn mine over and make sure it's looking okay. And just give it a little scrape. That's fine, but that's where you want it. Is that where you want it? Because remember, you're going to put that, and that's going to cover a lot of the area. So give it a squish if that's where you want it.
I can't come back up now.
Why? Where you want it at?
That's good. See,
okay, yeah, it is. See, when you're working with decals and glass, it's almost like a instant. Yeah, pretty much. And so you have to be very sure where you're going to apply it, because it's not so forgiving at all. So once you have it down on there, you just want to pull your transfer tape up gently at a slight angle. And you want to go slow. So once we have that on there, it should look something like that. Let me use this back right here so you can see. See? And put it right here, baby. Put your back on it so they can see what yours looking like. And that's very nice. Turn it around.
There you go.
I like that, just like that all by itself. Isn't that nice? I really like that. Okay, but we're not done yet. So now what we're going to do is now take our mother decals, and we're going to do this one at a time.
I put it on the side. I got it.
Okay. I'm going to do mine first because he's going to use this contact paper once I get mine down. So now I am going to apply the bit name down. And I'm trying to eyeball exactly where I want it.
So you're going to put it on top of the letters?
Yes.
Okay.
And my letters are so long, I have to make sure that Alright, so then I'm going to peel this off slowly. And then I will pass this to him while he's peeling the orange for our daughter. He's trying to be discreet about it, but he's peeling the orange for her. Okay, baby. So you apply the contact paper down.
Get the thing.
There you go. Turn it the other way, baby. Turn it this way so you can see if it's sticking to your paper. There you go.
Put it off in the angle. Oh,
that's okay.
It's sticking.
Hit that corner. So whenever it doesn't come up with it, you just do just like he did. Go back and varnish it a little bit more, and then try again.
I've been crafting for a while.
How long you been crafting now?
Probably about 24 hours.
How about 10 minutes? About 10 minutes. All right, good job. So you got that off. He got his mom signed off. So now you need to make sure you got it right. Okay, you'll put it where you want it.
Oh, which one? This one. So,
can you come a little bit? Hold on, I'm gonna bring the camera a little bit closer, you guys, so y'all can see a better angle. Okay, go ahead.
All right, there you go. So, it's about right up in there.
Wherever you want it.
That's gonna cover my letters.
It's supposed to.
Okay. So,
make sure that and sign is maybe inside of the circle.
that's what I did right there. All right.
Good job.
That's
And you want to varnish, you get all the bubbles, air bubbles, and wrinkles out as possible.
Everything sewed up.
What's that you say?
So I got this crafting thing all sewed up.
You got it sewed up? All right.
Alright.
Okay, go ahead and lift that.
Now try to lift it in an angle. Nice and slow. Make sure all my letters are stuck to
You
my
go a little
glass.
faster than that, baby.
Okay, I didn't know because
Just make sure you, I mean, you can go faster than that. You just want to
trying
make
to
sure.
come up on me now.
Nah, you did it good. It's not coming up at all.
Trying to mess mine up.
I'm not trying to mess yours up. You're doing great.
My whole glass is moving.
Well, that's because the glass is made like that.
I got little bubbles in mine.
Yeah, it's okay to have a little bit bubbles in the vinyl because actually after 24 hours, they'll settle. And if you got a big bubble like that, just push it on out to the edge.
All right.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so next step. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and enclose our shadow boxes. Now, at this point, if you wanted to, I'm gonna show you something before I close it up. You could take a flower. I'm trying to get a flower off. But these don't come off. So, baby, let me have one of your flowers.
I'm not coming off.
Yours come off.
I got top. Oh man.
Okay, so you could cut off that little tail piece right there, and you could put it in your box if you wanted to. Glue it inside and close it up inside if you wanted to. Just an option. You can add embellishments down at the bottom. You know how, like when I did with the Paris box, I had the gems. You could put gems in the inside if you choose to. There's a lot of different things that you can do to these shadow boxes, but we're going to keep it pretty simple today. And we're going to go ahead and close up our shadow box with a little bit of hot glue.
Here's my finishing touch.
You ain't finished, baby.
Oh, that's how it looks so far after I glued up.
You could stop right there, you guys, if you choose to. But you don't have to stop right there. I wanted us to add some flowers. Now, if he wants to be done, that is totally okay. He can be done right there.
You got it? You need my help?
I think I got it under control now.
Making sure.
You're an expert now. Hold it, baby.
All right.
Don't let it burn my table, please.
Notice to this. I'll wait on Miss Hannah to get hers together.
All right, so.
Everywhere.
So what we're gonna do now is put contact paper on the back to finish off the look. We'll do that right now by cutting an extra piece. And you know, I'm not gonna use that other material. We're gonna use this contact paper. I think it'll just be better. Okay, baby, cut straight down through here for me. Straight down here for me. See where that fold is? Just go straight up. That should be enough to cover both our boxes. Okay. Go ahead and cut you off for your backing, and then I'll take what's left.
All right.
Okay. I did go ahead while we was off camera, and I got my gold adhesive wrap. And Jermaine has decided he's not going to use any bling. He's not going to be extra like me. But you guys know I love the bling. And for my bling sisters out there and bling brothers who really love the bling like I do, I'm going to go ahead and add bling, as you can see, to my shadow box. And all I did was wrap the bling around. And I haven't finished. I'll show you guys the rest off camera. So right now I'm going to stop doing that, and we're going to go ahead and glue our flowers down. So Jermaine, tell them what you're doing.
Glue my pink and yellow flower on the side. It'll be probably on the side of the box like that.
That's really pretty. So he's going to glue his flowers down. Now I've taken the bouquet flowers I had. I took a couple flower petals off, and I grouped them together like this. And so that's how that look. So what I'm going to do is
You want the
I'm going to put my what you call them up there.
gem you had over here? Total dazzle.
Yes, sir.
You use pieces from that over there.
see which piece I want to use. I don't know what that is. No, sir. Let's see. I'm gonna use this little gem for totally dazzling. I'm gonna put it on there. That's what I'm gonna do.
And she's pulling glue again.
Yeah, those glue wheels are no joke. Okay, so I'm gonna put that down here. Pull that down. And then all I need to do is just finish the gold on my sides and we're done. Again, thank you so much for joining us. We really did appreciate your time of watching. And anything you want to say, Bang?
No, just thank you.
All right, so don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to order any of these decals, you can do so on my store again, which is at glamazondesignstudio.com, www.glamazondesignstudio.com. And I'm going to leave that in the description box for you guys, okay? I know it's a mouthful or whatever, but it would definitely be there. So come on over, check your girl out and see if there's anything on the store that you would like. I am still daily updating the store as I create more things or get more inventory in. So just constantly keep coming back and checking. Also, join our newsletter over there at glamazondesignstudio.com so that you're updated of all new things that we bring into the store and just the daily topics of things that we may be talking about. So, all right, you guys, see you in the next one. Peace, love, and blessings.
Bye.